Nnamdi Dickson Iroegbu, you honored us with your presence immediately after the Ibadan convention a few months ago, and you sounded triumphant. It seems like the dark days of the People's Democratic Party were over following the expulsion and the successful convention that was held in Ibadan, but the courts have decided otherwise, and the Wike faction is insisting on going ahead with another convention. What do you make of this latest development in your party, the People's Democratic Party?
We had a group of people who thought they could derail the drive, the prosperous future of the party and all that. So, and at that convention, which they did everything possible to stop, because their mission was to ensure that that convention never held. And of course, these rascally members who were expelled from the party, rascally former members of the party who have been expelled from the party, sought to be joined in the suit. And the court became a Father Christmas by not granting the request of the Tamil leadership, but rather awarded what was not requested for in court, and that is where the joke is. They expelled members of PDP and their friends. They are proposed, whatever they call it, convention or whatever. That's a huge joke, being taken too far. Because what locus do you have to gather in the name of PDP?
Do you agree with him, Comrade Imagwe?
And see Dixon speak like this. First, there are some choice of words that he used that I found very disturbing. Dixon worked with me while I was advisor to the President of Youth and Students Matter. So I didn't see this character of him. And as unfortunate as it is, I will leave that for some other day. It is not today for me to discuss personal issue or have people. My concern, Olive, like you mentioned, that whether do I agree with, I totally do not think. If you remember on this very platform of yours, I wrote the first letter that ignited the crisis about leadership misbehavior, leadership rascality, and an abandonment of the leadership as then led by Damagu of the People's Democratic Party. Now, for the purpose of clarity, people should not think that emotions translate into constitutionality. Or people should not, for the fact that they hate one person, or they have deep grievances or descending or hatred, bitterness with one person's character, suggest that every other processes that surrounds what stands is wrong.